Welcome back to the channel, folks. My name is John Ball. This is another solely void episode. The free-to-play series where we use nothing, and I mean nothing, but solely void champions. If you've been keeping up with the series, we've had a pretty big episode. We went ahead and we were able to 6-star Diana, and we've got her going. We did get that attack banner on her. That's got a little bit of speed. We got a crit damage amulet with a little bit of accuracy because she doesn't need a ton, but she does need a little bit for that A1. She's been, I would say, fairly impactful. Now, I haven't really been farming the dungeons too hard, so I haven't seen her make any progress on any of those. But she has been put into my nightmare team, and I mean, it depends. You guys know how it goes when you don't do an unkillable team. It just depends on, how you how you roll with the punches. And we at times get pretty close to a 2-key nightmare. I think I put like 20,000 or 20 million and 18 million in on Nightmare, and then I just threw my 3rd key in and kind of just quit it early once I knew I was over that. But we had times get pretty close to a 2-key here. We haven't actually 2-keyed yet though. But this brutal one is just still all over the place. Sometimes we easily 1-key it, like we're at 23 million, and sometimes we're just under. And as you can see, we're over the amount that we need, so pretty good. Yeah, she does good damage, but it's great because she has the ally attack. It really just boosts everybody else's. Yeah, so she's just pretty solid overall. She does at times get a little squishy, take some hits, and die. So that's kind of the downfall there. And though Boro would do the same thing, she would be able to revive on death herself back into the fight to kind of keep her going. So we do miss that a little bit, but I think so far net our damage has been higher. But as you know, those damages ebb and flow. I could have just gotten some good RNG a couple times. Got 2, because I've seen 20 million 2 times on that clan boss on Nightmare difficulty. But the Nightmare clan boss has been pretty good to us. I think we've averaged about a void once a week. So that's pretty solid for us, considering previously we weren't getting any. It was strictly missions, strictly daily challenges, things of that nature. So I'm excited to see when for whatever the fusion is, I don't know, because I don't care, because the champion isn't going to be impactful for me at all. But when the Fire Knight tournament comes, we'll likely farm it just because there will be a solid 3x or 2x. Hopefully regen, but Savage would be kind of cool too. And yeah, so that's pretty good. Pretty good in the neighborhood. But anyway, so I think that will just be a little bit of progress. I'm not sure it's really going to push us further as much as it's just going to allow me to be a little bit faster on one of the whatever difficulty I'm doing. I think 21. Where you at? Yeah, it's probably just going to help it go a little bit faster because it's currently 18 minutes. That's not super fast. But yeah, we've been grinding Minotaur after we kind of got through those missions, and we've been grinding Classic Arena. Quite frankly, I'm sick of it. I'm not really having fun doing that, because everything is just clicking here. Okay, nothing reset. Okay, here's a one-man, fight it. Wipe them. Because I can't compete with most of these, because I've been playing it so much. I'm in Gold 5, which is nice for the stats. But it is, I just burn through my gems pretty quick because I hit the 5 every time. Quite frankly, I'm ready for these missions to be over and done with. Just ready for them to be done with. I just need a little break from them. I'm not having too much fun doing this, but I know it's what I got to do. But since Saturday, today's Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days, we've gotten almost 400 gold medals. I'm scared to put this into the 10th thing until that mission's there, because I am not, and I repeat, not gonna go and upgrade this and then find out that it didn't count because it's not retroactive. So I am not gonna mess with that. I just gotta grind out another 80 fights, move along with my life. Ultimately, though, you can do like 20, 30 or more each day, so that's good. Okay, we did dabble with a little siege. We were able to clear this guy here, try to get us to the stronghold. Got to the stronghold, put in a fight here. We could try to rebattle it, but we got whooped on pretty hard, and I don't think I have any more fights with any meaningful champions, so it's not worth it. And then at this point, we just went into Mana Shrine and beat up on some noobs there. Nothing better than beating up on some noobs. But I think we're gonna be able to win this because my main account has 3 fights left. So let's call it 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna need to get a little help from the clan though. And I do have a buddy who's gonna get some fights in yet today too. So, but otherwise, so right now we're just in a kind of sustaining mode, just keeping our head above water, doing our dailies until those Arbiter missions are coming to an end with the arena. But now I have to start thinking about where am I farming, because I don't need to farm the Minotaur anymore because Diana's got full masteries. So tell me down below, where do you think the best spot for me to farm right now is? I could do the Odin keep. Problem with the Odin keep is I can only do stage 13, so I'm not guaranteed to get just 5 or 6 star gear. It's going to dabble into 4 star, but as you know, some of those accessories that give you accuracy are pretty valuable. So, you know, maybe a 4 star ring is worth it if it gives me 20 extra accuracy. So, but otherwise, yeah, it's just weird spot in the game right now. You know, I feel like that sometimes it's maybe more a reflection of what's happening outside of the game. In a little bit of a weird spot right now. We're in that spot where it's like, okay, we're fully in the swing of the semester, and you're just grinding every day, and you need a little day off. Now, I don't need a day off from this because I love grinding this account, but I'm ready for something big to happen, and we know that something big is going to be Arbiter, and so we just got to put our time in and do it right. But beyond that, then now what we can start thinking about is obviously we're going to build Arbiter up. That's a given. So maybe we need to be grinding food up. That's probably what we need to be doing. I might have answered the question already. Hopefully down in the comment, you guys are littering with the same thing that I just said, which is we probably just need to grind food. Do some champ training. Because we're going to need a 6-star Arbiter as soon as we get her. And then, as I mentioned before, especially now that this is done, we have not collected our Yakaro fragments, and so we are now in the danger zone. So we're going to collect these, and then we are going to be 2 weeks out from Yakaro. That's pretty big, too, because Yakaro's good. I mean, Yakaro's real good. AoE freeze, and then, like, if they have so much turn meter, it's irresistible. A decrease speed, and then, yeah, just overall good champion. Just overall real good champion. So, both of those champs are going to help big time with faction wars, as well as just general progression. So we're about to launch into space, out into nowhere. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's the calm before the storm. That's what it is. That's the title to this baby. Look at that. A lot of times I don't even know what I'm going to say or do before I hop on here. I'm just going to talk about what I think. And here we are. We're talking about the title to the video that you already know the title to, because that's where we are. If you think about it, though, we are in the calm before the storm. There's not just too much happening. It's a little bit of a lull in the count, but we know it's not going to take long. I'm kind of thinking we might be able to real pop off here fast once we get past these arena missions. Because I can just burn through some gems and get like all the clan boss missions. I can burn some gems, get all the what do you call it, missions, like the dungeon missions. But now that I mentioned it, I haven't really thought too much about this. How prepared are we fully for Spider 17? So let's actually go into this after this fight here. So let's turn these multi-battles off. We can come back and do this. We have to clear a dungeon anyway for our daily missions. How did I get a burn on? Alright, anyway. Because we need to clear Spider 17. And we need to be able to do it on auto like 10 times. Okay. I'm kind of thinking a Boro out. Where's this team at? Okay. I'm kind of thinking a Boro out. I think Reliquary Tender can come out also, because I still have 2 cleansers. And then I kind of wonder if Diana in and then Kurzad. And then we just try to AoE them down. Okay, so we want him to open up with this. Oh, man, do we want the increase attack? Okay, what we'll do is we'll let Slixus open up with his AoE, and we'll have Diana open up with her ally attack, so that maybe they're kind of alternating these. And then he's also got 2 AoEs. You know what? I think we just might be able to AoE nuke this down. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, because if we can clear this, then we might be able to, by the next video, we might be, I'm not going to say we're going to be there, but we might be close. I mean, real close. Ugh. But if they have a decreased defense and we're not wiping them, that's really bad. Okay. At least we're getting the heal there. Decreased speed, not gonna hurt. Man, I think these little spiderling suckers are... But it's tough because Togren adds all that heals and like adds HP to their like base HP. So maybe we're... Okay. This is the most intense spider battle I've ever had to actually watch through. Because a lot of times when I'm building a team and I have restrictions like this, what I like to do is like look at the team and try to understand what's happening so I can like address needs that are happening. Or needs or areas of concern, I guess. Okay. Right now, I mean, it's looking promising, but we all know how downhill this can go, how fast that can happen. It does help. I think we ended up getting the big decreased defense out on him, which is great. If we can keep the spiderlings from killing Diana. Okay. All right. I think we're in a position where this may not be 100%. I mean, it's looking pretty good right now. It may not be 100%, but if it's not 100%, it's going to be close enough that we might just have to put in a little extra, like, time with it. You know what I mean? Like, instead of running 10 of them, we have to run 13 or 14 of them, and then we win. But, I mean, it looks all right. The big spider's going slow enough because of that decreased speed. And things to keep in mind, Kurzad's not max level, and neither is Diana, so there might be some potential to hit harder. Because I actually think Kurzad has an HP chest piece on. And actually, what we need to do is probably just go ahead and book Kurzad. I think we have the books now. And that ally attack's kind of sweet because it's like they ignore 20% defense if they're on a decreased defense, which the spider obviously is. Oh, come on. I think we're good. This might just straight be 100%. Diana, stud. All right. Not the fastest fight of all time, but effective. And we're more interested in effective than efficient right now. That's kind of the name of the game in the early game, is you just need effective, not efficient. When you're in later game, you want it to be efficient. You just want to go as fast as you can. But at this stage in the game, we just need it to be good. I mean, honestly, I'm watching that, and I get vibes that this is maybe going to be 100%. Or close. Tell me down below, do you guys think that that's going to be 100%? On the bright side, we at least cleared it. We tried it one time, we cleared it. So, I mean, we got to do, we have to do stage 20? Yikes. Okay. I'm not sure that's capable of clearing stage 20, though. Oy, oy, oy. All right. Let's find out, though. That's deflating. Okay, so now we know what we need to work on, though. So is it just as simple as make sure everybody is... Is it as simple as try to get a nuke team? Like, she's going to go down here and then it's over. Dang. It's basically over at this point, right? We can't revive her. I wonder if we can, like... So then that means I have to bring Broadmaw in, and then I have one less cleanser. Man. Alright, let's see it play out, I guess. There's no way we're passing 20 right now. I mean, we're missing all the core mechanics we need. We don't... You know, maybe we have a cold heart. I do have a retainer. And a retainer... Retainer does decrease defense. Or not decrease defense, decrease turn meter 50%. Alright, this is clearly over. Alright. So here's my champion pool. I mean, is the battle stage got to go out? So we have a couple different options. We could try Terrix and try to provoke. We could cage bound and ally protect. We could Broadmaw. Broadmaw is going to make us go a little bit faster, and Broadmaw is going to decrease the defense of the big boss. So that just puts us down to one cleanser, though. Dang. For some reason, I don't know why I was just thinking it was only 17. Oh man, I should have been working on this for a while ago. Okay. How did everybody get perfect veil? Is that something Diana does? It must be. Like, I know she does something. I thought she did it to herself only if, like, she killed an enemy. I mean, let's say we do survive this. I'm not confident we're getting to 20 because this is just 18. We might be getting Yukaro before we get We might be getting you Carl before we get, what do you call it? Arbiter. The way I'm seeing this go down right now. But, you know, AoE freeze might be beneficial. So in that case, and he's got a decreased speed, so that might mean the Kurzad is a better, you know, take the Kurzad out and go there. Dang, dude. Is it me or are they just faster? I don't know. Alright, so we should be able to revive here. Now Slixus is likely going to go down. Man, decreased defense, AoE, we're not killing those spiderlings. This is soul crushing watching this, because it's like we're hanging on just by a thread, but as soon, I mean, how much health is this spider going to gain here when all of those, what do you call it, spiderlings get consumed by the big spider? And like I said, this is just 18. We got 2 more levels we have to clear that are going to be harder than this. But I guess at a certain point, is it just kind of like the same to some extent? Alright. People down below, tell me your low-key spider champions that nobody knows about, that are void only, and that I have. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there, right? So the spider's not going to heal on this one, so maybe we have a shot. Oh, boy. This video is going longer than I thought, but we're just gonna see if we can survive this. I think we're good enough that we're gonna be able to cross this, but like cross this bridge, but not to 20. All right, come on now. On the bright side, we at least know we have a clear path towards at least the first branch of missions. That gives us a little bit of time to think about what we can do to actually solve this, because our nuking strategy isn't exactly working. Well, I guess like right now, I mean, we're lowering its health and it's not gonna heal for a little bit. We might be able to get it on this cycle here, kind of depending on how many of these spiderlings we can wipe out before they kill off our whole team. That's big. Alright, but he's dead. Alright. I don't think he heals here. So this might be kind of the last hurrah for these spiderlings, assuming something doesn't go real bad here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. I'm not loving that. I'm still pretty concerned. But I think off camera we're going to have to do 19 and 20. Okay, the video's gone too long. here is what your guys' assignment is for the day. What I need you to do. Tell me. Please tell me there's something or someone I'm sleeping on. Yeah, because this is going to stop us from getting where we need to get. Okay. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind up a bunch of food so we can, whether it is going to be, if there's a champion that I have that you guys think is going to make a big difference and you can give me a good reason. My first thought is, I guess, Retainer. 50% turn meter depletion. I'm not sure that's enough, though. A1 decreased defense isn't terrible, but it's also not that good either because it's only 60% chance, could be worse. But anyway, that's going to be the whole video today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks, on your way out, and I will see you on the other side.